FM. Diamond 88.7 FM, shining supreme.
Looking for a reliable, up-to-date source of credible news at all time? Your shining supreme station is the answer. Stay tuned for the news on the hour by 1 p.m. every day on Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin. Shining supreme. Diamond 88.7 FM is here to make sense out of your world through our balanced news coverage from the nooks and crannies of Nigeria and beyond. Journey with us through the news we tracked for you at this moment on your shining supreme station.
From the news desk of Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin, this is News on the Hour.
In the headlines, Kwara Governor reiterates commitment to quality education. Kwara Governor mourns ex-IEDPU President Ambassador Abdulaziz Uthman. Bayelsa Governor orders autopsy to determine cause of Deputy Governor's sudden death. On the foreign scene, 9 killed in shooting at Australia's Bondi Beach. In sports news, Super Eagles open camp in Cairo ahead of upcoming Cup of Nations. A very wonderful afternoon to you, and thank you for staying with us on Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin. I am Nedu Okorie, and this is News on the Hour. We'll bring you details of the news after this break. Do stay with us.
Drug abuse affects both brain and behavior. It has multifaceted impacts on one's body, mind, and nervous system. However, you can avoid being addicted by giving zero tolerance to the use of drugs. Associate yourself with the right persons. Do not give in to peer pressure and learn to handle life's pressure rather than resorting to hard substances. Remember, Diamond 88.7 FM cares for your sound spirit and good health.
This message is from Diamond 88.7 FM.
And you're welcome back from that short break. Please do note that you can listen to us via our website on www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on YouTube at Diamond FM Ilorin. Now the news in detail. Kwara State Governor Malam Abdulrahman Abdulrazak has reiterated his commitment in providing quality education in the state. Malam Abdulrahman stated this during the 13th convocation of the Kwara State University, Malete. The governor, who was represented by the Commissioner for Tertiary Education, Hajia Saidat Kawu, commended the university management for its commitment to excellence. He charged parents of the graduating students not to pressure them to meet immediate expectations. The Vice Chancellor of Kwara State University, Malete, Professor Sheikh Lukman Aladejimo, in his address, charged the graduating students to be optimistic, hopeful, and confident, stressing that the road to success and the one to failure looks alike. It disclosed that the institution remains committed to expanding access to quality education and strengthening academic delivery in Kwara State and beyond. Kwara State University, during the 13th convocation ceremony, convoked 8,119 graduates, including 82 first-class degree holders and 75 PhD graduates. Still from Kwara State Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak has commiserated with the Ilorin Emirates Descendant Progressives Union, IEDPU, on the death of its former president, Ambassador Sheikh Abdulaziz Uthman. The governor says the former IEDPU leader was a man of great character, virtues, and profound impact on the community. This was disclosed in a statement by the Chief Press Secretary to the governor, Malam Rafiu Ajakaye. The governor also mourned the death of a statesman and All Progressives Congress chieftain, Dr. Fatai Bello, who was a public intellectual from Erinle in Oyun local government area before his death. Governor Abdul Razak extended his condolences to the families of the two great men who left the world yesterday. The two great men would be buried today. Bayelsa State Governor Senator Duye Diri has ordered an autopsy on his late deputy, Senator Lawrence Erujakpo, to medically determine the cause of his death. The governor gave the directive during a condolence visit by former President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan to the government house Yenagua amid widespread speculations surrounding the death of the deputy governor. Jonathan, a former deputy governor of Bayelsa State, described Erujakpo's death as a painful loss to the state and recalled his active role in representing Governor Diri at programs organized by Goodluck Jonathan Foundation in and outside Nigeria. Governor Diri thanked Jonathan for being the first to officially visit the state government and the Erujakpo family to commiserate with them. He warned against politicizing the deputy governor's death, especially on social media, urging the public to focus on honoring his memory. The national president of the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC, Joe Ajaero, says the Congress' planned nationwide protest on 17 December remains sacrosanct. He made the statement shortly after he caught a visit on the chairman of the 19 Northern States Governors Forum and governor of Gombe State, Inuwa in Gombe, the capital of the state. Ajaero said the protest would demand decisive government action against insecurity, stressing that the situation now affects every Nigerian, regardless of status or occupation. He said banditry and violent crimes were alien to Nigerians' culture and must be collectively condemned to reverse what he described as a dangerous national narrative. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, Justice Kudirat Kekereekun, has confirmed that the presidential directive mandating the withdrawal of police officers assigned to very important personalities, VIPs, as part of efforts to curb rising insecurity in the country does not extend to judges. The clarification was provided by the CJN's media aide, Toby Shoniyi. The announcement follows concerns raised earlier by the Chief Judge of Taraba State, Justice Joel Agia, who reported that police orderlies attached to judges in the state had been withdrawn, describing the move as a serious security risk. Justice Agia explained that judges, along with governors, were explicitly exempted from the security withdrawal order in recognition of their statutory right to police protection. However, he noted that police officers assigned to judicial officers across Taraba State were removed on December 8 without any prior notification. And that's it on the local scene. The news is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM. We're now going to break, and when we come back, we bring you foreign and sports news. Do stay with us.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 87 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
And you're welcome back from the break. You're still listening to the news on the hour, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin. We now move on to the foreign scene. New South Wales Police Authorities has disclosed that 9 people were killed in a shooting at Bondi Beach. The service says at least 11 others are also injured, including 2 police officers. 1 gunman has also been killed and a second is in critical condition. The shooting took place in a lively and crowded area of the northern part of the Bondi Beach. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese describes the scene in Bondi as shocking and distressing. The attack is the deadliest shooting in the country since the Port Arthur attack rocked the nation. Still on the foreign scene, a shooter dressed in black has killed at least 2 people and injured 9 others at Brown University during final exams at the Ivy League school. Police say they are still searching for the suspect behind the incident. The university president, Christina Paxson, said she was told that 10 people who were shot were students. Another person was injured by fragments from the shooting, but it was not clear if that victim was a student. The Deputy Chief of Providence Police, Timothy O'Hara, said the suspect was a man in dark clothing who was last seen leaving the engineering building where the attack happened. Security footage showed the suspect walking away from the building, but his face was not visible. And that ends the foreign scene. We now move on to our sports news.
Diamond FM Sports News.
In our sports news this afternoon, Super Eagles have opened camp in Egypt ahead of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. According to the team's media officer, Promise Afoga, they are based at the Renaissance Hotels in Cairo. Head coach Eric Chelle, his assistants and backroom staff have all arrived at the camp. Meanwhile, goalkeeper Francis Uzoho has arrived at the team's camp. The Omonia Nicosia shot-stopper touched down this morning at the team base. The Super Eagles will take on Pharaohs of Egypt in a friendly at the Cairo International Stadium on Tuesday. And with that story, we've come to the end of News on the Hour. But before we go, here is the recap of the major highlights. Kwara Governor reiterates commitment to quality education. Kwara Governor mourns ex-IEDPU President Ambassador Abdulaziz Uthman. Bayelsa Governor orders autopsy to determine cause of deputy's sudden death. On the foreign scene, 9 killed in shooting at Australia's Bondi Beach. In sports news, Super Eagles open camp in Cairo ahead of upcoming Cup of Nations. Did you know that on this day in 1998, the Independent National Electoral Commission gave full registration to AD, PDP, APP ahead of the 1999 general election? And for news coverage or information about happenings around you, kindly contact Diamond FM newsroom number on 0916 062 7526. 0916 062 7526. The news on the hour was edited by Abiodun Akinwumi. My name is Nedu Okorie. Thank you for listening to your Shining Supreme station. The news on the hour in Yoruba language comes up shortly. A wonderful afternoon to you.
This is our promise. We made up our minds to do something new, something different, do more, do the impossible, do better, do big, do good, do it again and again and again.